So you listed a reptile for sale 3 months ago, excited to sell some of your own productions and find someone interested in working with your lines. But inquiries never came, or perhaps they came and went, and as time went by, you lost motivation to keep trying and uploading your animals for sale. And now you're stuck with that very animal still. Does that sound familiar? If so, this video will give you 3 valuable tips that will help you increase your success in the reptile market as a breeder, hobbyist, and enthusiast, and help you find homes faster and more efficiently. And you won't want to miss the last one. First, seize opportunities. If you're struggling to make sales, odds indicate that you may not be taking advantage of as many opportunities as you logically can. Let me explain. In today's world, there are many ways to reach a larger consumer basis, whether it's through social media such as Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, where you can build up and develop a community and an audience for your product, or more direct sales platforms such as Morph Market or a personal website you've created for yourself. Taking advantage of different platforms or methods of selling guarantees that you expand your reach. This is because not everyone will use the same platforms, so if you limit yourself to just one, you're missing out on a large portion of people who are potentially interested in your product. Seizing opportunities does not only apply to methods of selling though, this can be applied to almost anything. Whether it's taking advantage of collaborative opportunities, networking opportunities, or anything else, the reality is that there's almost always something new you can try, or something you can improve upon that you've already been doing. Seizing opportunities will help you increase your odds of making sales. Second, adapt to changes. The number of breeders and hobbyists holding on to the past is surprising yet unsurprising, and I am absolutely guilty of this too. It is easy to forget just how organic and fast changing a market like this one is, and for that very reason, it is easy to get caught up in the old methods and norms. However, being up to date with the market is of utmost importance, as failure to do so will result in major issues. Your pricing may be inappropriate due to the current market consensus on the value of whatever you're selling. And when the price is too high, and when demand is also high, buyers have almost unlimited places to go and will almost always choose the more inexpensive option. This is not to say that you should undercut others. In fact, this is a market killer, as it creates a cycle of dramatic competition, but pricing your animals what the market values that animal at is an obvious but overlooked thing to do. So how can you do this? The easiest way to do this is by practicing being consciously aware of the market and what your fellow hobbyists are up to and valuing their own animals. For example, next time you scroll through Morph Market, instead of doing so mindlessly, be mindful of prices, changes you've noticed, what's going up and down in price, etc. Additionally, what I personally like to do is choose my animal of choice on Morph Market, for example Crested Geckos, and look through the most recently sold animals. Take note of what their prices are, what they look like, and how they're being advertised. This is a really useful way of getting familiar with the market. Lastly, and this is one that I have found work incredibly well for me, and this is to create systems. Creating a system is essentially finding little things in the way you go about your business that you can improve upon, tweak, and add to increase efficiency or consistency. One example, and a simple one, is to organize information. For example, have a folder or an album on your phone or computer with lineage so that when buyers request further information, you have it ready to go. Utilize IDs for your animals, which you can personalize however you want, to keep track of information such as parents, hatch dates, and more. Establish which payment methods you want to use and make sure they are all set up, accessible, and efficient. Create schedules for when you want to update your availability, post content, or even complete tasks like taking photographs of future available geckos. You can even establish the way you interact with buyers. Responding to buyers in an appropriate and also consistent manner is a great way to develop an easy and consistent way of communicating with those buyers and ensuring that you are doing so to the best of your ability. Creating a system is a broad term. There are so many ways in which you can implement little systems in your business to increase organization, efficiency, thoroughness, and success rates. This is bound to help you better sell your animals and increase the quality of the way you do so. Selling reptiles is not an easy task. It certainly isn't a given. It is one of the many things that are important to truly consider and plan before breeding and producing animals, as finding homes for those animals after producing them is one of the most important things. I hope that some of these tips can help you see an improvement in your success rates in selling your reptiles. Best of luck, and until next time.